What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is Alex Tex Kate, and today we're going to talk about the grip masterpiece that is the CZ75 platform. The CZ75, whether it be the PO1, Shadow, Shadow 2, Tac Sports, or even a DWX, which is a CZ75, just CZ owns Dan Wesson, but either way, CZ75s have been used in plethora across all platforms, known for their accuracy and their customization ability for a long time. So today, I'm going to talk about the grip customization ability for the CZ75 and how it can increase your overall control and accuracy, as well as repeatable control and accuracy for your particular needs, circumstances, and or hand, muscular, bone structure, right? Everybody's hands are a little bit different, and just because I use this does not mean it's going to feel great for you. So we're going to dive into that a little bit, talk about what you can do to change that, how you can go about it, and then I'm going to talk about grip a little bit at the end. But before we get started, there is one thing that I need to address here, and apparently it's this banner behind me. So this channel is not for children. It's marked 18 and older. And I understand that nowadays there are many children out there above 18 and older. So you see, this is a vinyl banner. Yeah, it's not real. That's me. Unless you dive behind the couch every time a barrel's pointed at the TV screen in a movie like John Wick or otherwise, I don't want to hear it about my banner, but everyone has the right and privilege to say what they'd like, as well as I have the right and privilege to hide you from my free quality content because you can't act like an adult. So let's move on to the video though, and thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let's all be grown-ups. Sounds good. Awesome. Understanding the Shadow 2 modular grip design. So just like in 1911, that had interchangeable grip panels so that you could do one thing or another to kind of fit your hands a little bit better. When the CZ75 came about, they had the same thought. They wanted to repeat that process, and that's why these platforms have been around for decades. In the 1911, for over 100 years. Because you can keep on customizing them, changing them for what you need. Say you get a hand brake and you need to change it up a little bit, well, you could just change grip panels and you don't need a whole new gun. But all in all, it allows you to set up your CZ75 to fit you perfectly for that repeatable accuracy and grip every single time. But let's talk about the various types of grips that are available for these firearms. So the leading manufacturer of competition grips across the board in the United States, they are made right here in Michigan, and that is LokGrips. As you can see here, LokGrips offers a ridiculous high variety of grip panels, as well as back straps, Basepads, Magwells, and so on for even more than just the CZ75 platform. But since we're talking about the CZ75, let's look at those a little bit. As you can see here, they have everything from your palm swells in brass, aluminum, G10, your extreme grip texture like the Lokjaws, your next step down, which would be a Gridlock, and then you have your veloces, your ridgeback, so on and so on. The main thing here that I want to make sure that I point out is when you are customizing your grips, I highly recommend that you start with grips that are the same similar weight as what you currently have. I would not jump right to heavy grips. I know it looks cool, I know it feels cool, but the main goal here, and at least about this video, is helping you guys find what grips are going to be perfect for you. So in my experience, what I have seen when it comes to the CZ75 is everything from a G10 to a heavy, thick, hollowed, or extra heavy, thick, full-size brass grip, aluminum grip, and so on. So you can take what grip ends up working for you, add weight, eliminate weight, add a Magwell, eliminate a Magwell. If you want to add a Magwell, you just buy the shorts, not the full lengths, and you can add a Magwell on it. And it is interchangeable between all of these. The only thing you will notice with a Tac Sport or DWX is the Magwell is different, but that is it. And with a CZ75 Compact or the PO1, you're going to use CZ75 grip panels. But as you've seen, they make pretty much everything for all of them. One thing that I have seen is your smaller handed people seem to prefer flat panels on the sides rather than the palm swells. Someone like myself with massive hands, and I'm a carpenter, concrete guy, tree guy, my hands are like sandpaper. So the super aggressive texture is what I prefer. It likely isn't what someone who doesn't work outside would prefer. That next step down would be the gridlock, but I've even heard people say that that was too aggressive for them to where they went to G10 veloce or a ridgeback, which is still pretty textured, but without the swells, it's more of a flat edge rather than something that is really digging into your hands so much when you are actually shooting. But all in all, bigger hands seem to like the palm swells, smaller hands seem to like the flat panels. But I've also seen a hybrid of the two many times by a handful of high level shooters in which they have a palm swell on one side and a flat on the other. So all in all, flat isn't going to be the only thing small hands like. I've even seen small hands who do like the palm swells. Flat, I've also seen a big-handed person like. So the point is, don't worry about my advice here. You guys want to get out and check these out for yourself. I highly recommend trying a couple different types of either grip texture and or grip structure to find what works the best for you. But guys, I need to make sure that I point out, do not expect that putting that new grip on your gun is going to make you that same day 1,000 times better. You may feel and notice the difference that feels a lot more comfortable to you, but you do need to do due diligence yourself, and you need to practice with that new grip so that you can make sure it works perfect for you in a repeatable process. It may feel good every time you wrap around it, and there's the first step to look for. The second step is that you can draw that gun and get a good grip on it over and over again with your chosen grip setup. Removing these grip panels is very, very simple. It is simply 2 screws, one on each side. Do not use the wrong bit for that. Do not over torque them. It does not take much, and I keep seeing photos and videos on the Facebook groups of guys stripping out their screws. Guys, you do not need to reef those screws at all. Hand tight and then a little bit over, and you may even still have gone too far. But the different combinations is going to be the best way to find out what works the best for you. So guys, please feel free to use code TEX10 to order from LokGrips if you want to try a handful of different things. And please let me know if you have any questions at all in which I may be able to guide you in the right direction for the right grip panels for your particular needs. Guys, I'm here for you. This video is for you, so please ask questions if you have them. Another huge benefit to finding a perfect grip for you is going to be it will allow you to not just draw repetitively after some practice and always have that good grip structure, but will allow you to feel during rapid fire scenarios that you're able to hold the gun a little bit harder for a little bit longer because you're not fighting a bad ergonomic while the gun is recoiling. So all in all, obviously that falls right into being able to shoot well, whether it's fast rapid fire at 6 rounds like a bill drill or just 2 shots here, 2 shots there. Being able to repeat the same shot twice is obviously probably our goal. So the last thing that I want to talk about here, guys, is actually giving you a small excerpt on how to grip. It's going to be kind of the same way that I teach it in my classes because I want to make sure that you guys double check your grip, make sure you got a good grip before diving into grip panels, because if you don't have a good grip, grip panels aren't going to fix that. They may make it worse, they may make it better, but at the same time, as you'll see here with some of the ledges that I use on my gun, it allows me to repeat that index, adding the palm swell, a shelf for my safety, and the gas pedal allows me to show you guys a little bit better exactly where my hand placement needs to be. So, in short, take my right hand, open it up, put it high and tight up in that beaver tail there, where you can see the skin starting to fold behind it. As you can see here, there's this puzzle piece looking section here, almost like your hand was meant to go there. Like they designed the gun for your hands or something like that. I don't know, it's kind of crazy. But anyway, and as you can see here, I have completely filled all of that space. There is no open real estate where you can see there, you can see the grip. I am completely within. Make sure that you are completely engulfing the grip frame to the best of your ability with your hands before you start testing different grip panels If you are off in the front here, now with a palm swell, I'm on top of the palm swell now, I'm not cupping it. So obviously I'm going to get a different result. I might as well touch on grip pressures a little bit for you guys because I love you guys. So without getting too deep into it, I push with this here, the knuckle, inside knuckle of my index finger against the gun at the top, because again, we want to be high and tight and control as much of the gun up top as we can, because that is what's reciprocating. So, high and tight there, while pushing over with my right hand without gripping hard with my right hand, I am taking the meat of where my thumb is on my left hand, and I am pushing it right into there, right underneath the safety, right behind my gas pedal, right above the mag release. And that allows me to keep a dead straight index every single time. So guys, make sure you got a good grip before you go diving into customizing your grip panels. That way you don't spend a bunch of money on things and it be a human error instead of a mechanical error. So do your due diligence, check out LokGrips, use code TEX10. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.